Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world online at Z107.7 FM.com. Here is the Z107.7 local news for Friday, December 8th, 2023. On last week's Z107.7 Up Close show, host Gary Dignot spoke with Chair of the County Board of Supervisors, Don Rao. The conversation turned to technological innovation in county government, and Rao explained that new equipment is being used to combat a decidedly low-tech issue.
We have a test pilot program going with tech and environmental health. Food trucks. Illegal food vending is becoming a significant problem. You know, you can drive along 62 at night and see them popping up right over by Pie for the People.
Oh, yeah, they're all over.
They're down by Triangle Liquor.
I thought those were legal.
Well, not all of them. They have foodborne illnesses. They're not necessarily inspected. So they can apply to be legal, but I would say the majority are not. And you risk hepatitis, you risk all kinds of things. So we have a pilot program where we're taking iPads with our code enforcement officers. And when he sees a visual infraction of the code, he pings the person on FaceTime. The environmental health officer, that officer does a visual inspection that is legal through the iPad and will determine whether it is or is not worthy of confiscating the food from the vendor. And I understand the appeal sometimes of a quick, swing through, but when you look at our small businesses that we've gone to great lengths to attract to the basin, the cost of opening up and maintaining a business, especially in the state of California, is pretty onerous. So it is a disadvantage, and it's an unfair disadvantage to those people that have put their entire life savings into operating small businesses and doing it the legal way.
So is the county increasing their enforcement of that? Are they starting to take a look at it?
So we're reactive in our enforcement.
So someone has to complain.
Someone has to complain.
Yeah.
You can hear Dignot's full interview with Supervisor Rao by listening to the Up Close show as a podcast at our website, Z107.7FM.com, or wherever you get your podcasts. Have you noticed the abundance of purple glass here in the high desert? If you've wondered why the southwest of the United States is particularly peppered with pale, plum pigmented pieces of glass, the 29 Palms Historical Society is hosting an event that will tell you what it is, how it happens, and where you can find it. Online news editor Robert Hayden joins us with the details of the class on the glass.
The program tonight is led by Kathy Snodgrass, who has spent the last 15 years researching the beautiful piece of desert history. You'll learn how sun purple glass came to be, the important clues to look for in glassware, how to identify patterns, and some of the terminology to aid in your search, and things to watch for when you shop online. The program starts at 7 p.m. tonight, but the doors to the Old Schoolhouse Museum open at 6:15. They're located at 6760 National Park Drive in 29 Palms. You can see this story on our website for pictures of some of Kathy's purple glass from this year's Weed Show, along with the schedule of the Old Schoolhouse Museum's talks for the first part of 2024. Reporting for Z107.7 News, I'm Robert Hayden.
Firefighters from the San Bernardino County Fire Department will continue their toy drive tomorrow in Yucca Valley. The department's Spark of Love program will be collecting toys and cash donations as part of a Fill the Boot event in the Walmart parking lot tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. If you can't make it tomorrow, firefighters will be accepting donations at the Joshua Tree and Yucca Valley fire stations between 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day until December 15th. A monthly series of book events takes root tomorrow morning in the high desert. The local author of the Sprout Book comes to 29 Palms to share insight into cultivating sprouts in your home kitchen. The new event, organized by Desert General and the minds behind the 29 Palms Book Festival, have invited Wonder Valley author Doug Evans, whose Sprout Book covers gardening, nutrition, and everything sprouts. He will be speaking at this book party. The Green Thumb Fun begins tomorrow at 10 a.m. at Desert General, located at Corner 62 on 29 Palms Highway in 29 Palms. Blood is desperately needed in the Morongo Basin. To that end, Livestream will be holding a blood drive tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Center for Healthy Generations, located at 57121 Sunny Slope Drive in Yucca Valley. Healthy individuals at least 15 years of age may donate blood. Please set an appointment by calling Livestream at 1-800-879-4484 or visiting lstream.org. The Yucca Valley Light Parade is tomorrow evening throughout the town of Yucca Valley. Come out and see dazzling displays of luminescence. Walk, drive, and glide past you in the neighborhood. The fun begins at 5:30 p.m. and the parade will be on Santa Fe Trail between Deer Trail and Inca Trail. And finally, To help the homeless, the County of San Bernardino is seeking volunteers for its annual point-in-time count coming up in January 2024. Reporter Heather Clisby has more.
If you have concerns about those living amongst us unhoused, the County of San Bernardino would like you to consider volunteering for the annual point-in-time count that can bring attention and resources to an ever-growing population of homeless. The county's Office of Homeless Services is asking residents to get involved by helping to gauge just how many individuals and families are in need of housing and other resources. The PITC is an in-person survey that helps to secure grant funding. Participants must complete a virtual training through the county website. Volunteers will be deployed in teams in early morning hours, and because they will be inputting data from individuals into an app, a smartphone is required. The PITC will take place on Thursday, January 25th. For more info or to register as a volunteer, look for the link in this story at Z107.7fm.com. Reporting for Z107.7, I'm Heather Clisby.
That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear news happening, let us know about it. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z1077 Local News, I'm Jeff Harmetz.